It's good to be back with your once and next Congresswoman, Dina Titus. And it's good to see my national campaign coach here, who also happens to be one of the counselors here at Desert Pines.
It's good to see you. We love you, Barack. We have your back. We have your back, Barack.
We love you. Love you,
You may have heard that in a few days, my opponent in this election, and I are going to have a debate.
Like before! Look at him!
I know folks in the media are speculating already on who's going to have the best zingers.
You have the truth.
You know what's good for us.
You have the truth, Barack.
What I'm most concerned about is having a serious discussion about what we need to do to keep country growing. And security for hardworking Americans. That's what people are going to be listening for. That's the debate that you deserve. Because in the coming weeks, you're going to have a big choice to make, Nevada. And it's not just a choice between two candidates or two political parties. It's a choice between two different paths for this country. And it's a choice between two fundamentally different visions for our nation. See, I believe that as a nation, we're moving forward again. We're not where we need to be yet. We've got a lot more work to do here in Nevada and all across the country to make middle class secure again. To give ladders of opportunity for folks who are fighting to get into the middle class. But the question is, whose plan is better for you?
Yours, Barack. Obama, 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 Obama,
My opponent's a big believer in top-down economics. We just spent another $5 trillion on tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. We had regulations on Wall Street, then all our problems will be solved, and jobs and prosperity will trickle down on all of you. The deficit will disappear. We'll live happily ever after.
How's that working?
There's only one problem with that. We tried that in the decade before I became president. It didn't work. Top-down economics never works. We don't need to double down on the same trickle-down policies that got us into this mess in the first place. We don't need policies that just help folks at the very top. That's not how the country grows. That's not how we succeed. We succeed when the middle class is getting bigger.
That's
When
right.
more people have the chance to get ahead and live up to their God-given potential. We don't get very far when we've got leaders who write off half the nation as a bunch of victims who don't take responsibility for their lives.
That's right.
I've been to that a lot. You guys may get tired of it.
No. We love you.
Around the state, I don't see a lot of victims. I see a lot of hard work in Nevada. I see students trying to work their way through school. I see single moms trying to put in overtime to raise their kids. I see senior citizens who saved all their lives because they've worked all their lives to earn their retirement. I see veterans who served this country bravely. I see soldiers who defend our freedom today.
No, sir.
We don't believe government should help people who aren't trying to help themselves, but we do believe in something called opportunity.
That's right.
We believe that hard work should pay off in this country, and that responsibility should be rewarded in this country. And this is a country where everybody should get a fair shot. No matter what you look like, or where you come from, what your last name is, who you love, and you can make it if you try.
Hug me, please. Hug me, please. Hug me, please. Hug me, please.
We have your back.
One that's rooted in the belief that we grow the economy best when everybody's got a shot.
Yes, sir.
And the middle class is thriving. I won't pretend that it's going to be easy to get there. It took us a bunch of years to get us into this mess. It's going to take a few more to get us out.
That's right.
Correct.
But I want everybody to know that our challenges can be solved. Our problems can be met. We still have the best workers in the world, the best entrepreneurs, the best scientists, the best business, the best colleges.
The best president. The best president. The best president.
Great places for the United States. And you know what? The path I'm offering may be hard, but it leads to a better place.
That's right.
I agree.
So I put forth a specific, practical plan to create jobs and grow the middle class and rebuild our economy on a stronger foundation.
We trust you.
So I want you to know what this plan is. So when you talk to folks, you can say, well, here's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
First, I want to export more products, but I want to outsource fewer jobs.
Yes, sir.
You remember when the auto industry was about to go under?
Yep.
And Holmes said, let's let Detroit go bankrupt.
Vote.
Don't boo.
Let's come together and reinvent the dying auto industry. And now it's back on top of the world. We've got more than 500,000 new manufacturing jobs. So now you've got a choice.
That's right.
We can keep giving tax breaks to companies that ship jobs overseas, or we can reward companies that are opening new plants and hiring new workers right here in Nevada. And small businesses export more. We can create 1 million new manufacturing jobs, but you're going to have to vote to make it happen.
That's right.
I want us to control more of our own energy. That's the second part of our plan. After 30 years of doing nothing, we raised fuel standards, so by the middle of the next decade, your cars and trucks will go twice as far on the gas. And it will be good for our economy, and it's good for our national security, and it's good for our environment.
That's right.
We know that we have renewable energy. We generate sources like wind and solar right here in Nevada. All across the country. Thousands of Americans have jobs running wind turbines and solar panels and all that and batteries. Today, the United States of America is less dependent on foreign oil than at any time in the last 2 decades.
That's right.
So now we've got a choice. We can reverse this progress like Governor Romney wants to do, or we can build on it.
That's right.
Unlike my opponent, I'm not going to let the oil companies ride our energy plate. I'm not going to let oil companies collect $4 billion in corporate welfare from our taxpayers. We've got a better plan where we invest in wind and solar and farmers and scientists who are harnessing new biofuels to power our cars, where construction workers are building homes and factories and waste less energy. And we're investing to get out a 100-year supply of natural gas. We can create hundreds of thousands of jobs here in Nevada and all across the country, and cut our oil imports in half by 2020.
That's right.
give more Americans the chance to get a great education and get the skills they need to compete. That's the third part of my plan. Now, education is the only reason I'm standing here today. Son of a single mom. There's no reason Michelle got a chance. And so now the question is, are we going to give that opportunity to everybody? Right now there are millions of students who are paying less for college because we took away billions of dollars that were going to banks and we said, let's give them directly to students. Now you've got a choice. We can gut our investments in education like Governor Romney wants to do to pay for more tax breaks for the wealthy.
Vote!
Or we can decide, here in Nevada and here in the United States of America, no child should have their dream deferred because of overcrowded classes.
That's right.
No family should set aside a college acceptance letter because they don't have money.
That's right.
No company should have to look in some other country because they can't find the workers they need with the right skills here at home. So Nevada, I need you to help me recruit 100,000 new math and science teachers. Improve our early education system. More slots in the community colleges so workers can get trained for the new jobs that are out there right now. Help us work with colleges and universities to keep tuition down. That's a goal we can meet together. You can choose that future for America, but if we're going to do that, what do you need to do?
Vote!
Yes, we.
Number 4, I want to reduce our deficit without sticking it to the middle class and working class families. And my plan would do just that. And I've already worked with Republicans and Democrats to cut spending by $1 trillion. I'm willing to do a little bit more. I want to reform our tax code so it's simple and it's fair. But I also want to ask the wealthiest households in America to pay slightly higher taxes. That's the same rate we had when Bill Clinton was president. We created 23 million new jobs, the biggest surplus in history, and a whole lot of millionaires in the week.
That's right.
So that's my plan. And in fairness, my opponent's got a plan too. There's only one problem. Some of you heard Bill Clinton say, there's no arithmetic in it.
That's right.
Do the math.
They think that somehow you can lower our deficits by spending another $5 trillion on new tax breaks for the wealthy. But no matter how many times they try to reboot their campaign and try to explain it, they can't. They can't explain how you spend $5 trillion on tax cuts for the wealthy without raising tax on middle class tax. How do you spend $2 trillion on new military spending that our military